Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the 8 BLOXBURG game passes in order from worst to best. So what I wouldn't have got versus what I would have got. So let's get started, shall we? So far we have the Premium, Marvelous Mood, Advanced Placing, Excellent Employee, Basement, Transform Plus, Large Plot, and Multiple Floors. But in 2023, there will be more game passes with the new developers, so definitely keep tuned for that. Last on my list is the Transform Plus. Now, Transform Plus is 600 Robux. That's a lot of, oh my god, what happened to my voice? Did you guys hear that? So if you didn't know, when you go into build mode, with the new update, there should be a transform tool on the right side. Transform Plus is 600 Robux, which is a lot of Robux. So for that much money, you obviously want it to be worth it. So the Transform Plus allows users to transform tools on more objects, such as basic shapes and structurals. And what this does, for example, we'll just build a cute little house here. With the Transform Plus tool, you can add any basic shape you want and pretty much, let's say you want to build an obby, right? You can use the Transform Plus tool to do this. Now this is pretty confusing for everyone, but once you get the hang of it, it kind of makes sense. But if you zoom out, there'll be these arrows on the top and on the side. The top one is what you want to be focused on. So for example, you can move it like this, so it's literally floating in the air, which is pretty cool. So we'll do a little obby here, for example. So yeah, if you like building obbies or little obstacle courses, I feel like this would be cool. But let's see if this works. Oh, wait. Oh, beautiful. I'm an obby master. Did you guys see that? But here are 3 things you can do with the new BLOXBURG Game Pass. The first thing you can do is make a hollow slanted roof. So I'm going to be showing you how to do that. So you use the transform tool to lift up the basic shape like this. Obviously, I didn't do it exactly right, but here's like a kind of concept that you can do to make your roof look higher. You can also build an attic with this as well. I mean, you can do it without the transform tool, but the transform tool does make it easier. Another thing you can do is build like an upside down house, but I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I don't know. You never know. And the last thing that you can do with the transform tool, which is my favorite thing ever, is build a custom carpet. So what you need to do is get a basic shape and then a painting that goes on top of the basic shape like this, and kind of just like measure it out so it's kind of like the same length as the basic shape, like so. And then you'll use the transform tool to rotate the carpet so it's facing down. Like that. And then you go up to the decal and you can change it to whatever custom floor you want. So we can just do fancy floor. Okay, who is this? This is not what I meant when I wanted a fancy floor. Okay, this was pretty cute. So there we have a custom rug. There we go. We got a custom rug, and that was super easy to make with the transform tool. So it definitely comes in handy. But yeah, that was my review of the transform tool. But do I think it's worth it? Honestly, no, not unless you're like a very skilled and detailed builder. But if you're doing, you know, just basic houses, just for like a role plays in that, it's definitely not worth the 600 Robux. And I mean, you can do all of these things that I showed you without the transform tool. Yes, it does take more steps, but this is just a more easier way of doing it. And in 7th place, we have the Basement Pass. Now, the Basement Pass is only 100 Robux, and all it does is pretty self-explanatory. It just allows you to build a basement. It's cool if you want to build like underground bunkers or something in your house. For example, like a underground nightclub or something, I don't know. Or like I done in one of my other videos, I literally built a, oh yes, I built the back rooms in BLOXBURG with my Basement Pass. Yeah, this is literally all of the Basement Pass does. It allows you to build basements. You can't build pools in it, unfortunately. But yeah, my favorite thing about this Basement Pass is that you can trap people in your home. You can also do other things, but that's my personal favorite. For example, let me just show you a little, you know, tutorial on how to trap people, because I am just, you know, quirky like that. So you build a basement, and then on top of that basement, you put a carpet like here. I'm really showing you guys a tutorial on how to trap people. I'm an awful person. Look at this beautiful, very detailed home. Anyway, so What I love about this basement pass is, you know, you can just like, be like, hey, welcome to my home. And then you can trap them in the basement. But yeah, that's pretty much all the basement pass does. But if you're building, let's say a mansion on like a hill, like a hillside mansion, you're not gonna need a basement because you can build the basement in the hill, which is what I done with my other house. So I honestly don't think I've like used the basement pass much often. I think I've only used it like once. And then in 6th place, we have the large plot. So the large plot is 250 Robux and it pretty much makes your plot bigger. For example, in this red square that I made, that's how big your plot usually is. It's usually, I think 30 by 30 or 25 by 25. I don't know, but this is how big it usually is. And with the large pass, this is how big your plot is. So it definitely makes it a bit bigger. If you're only going to be building like small roleplay homes, I don't think it's worth it. But if you're, you know, extra like me and you want to build big mansions, then yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's literally all that the large plot does. It just makes your plot larger pretty much. Now coming in 5th place, we have BLOXBURG Premium Game Pass. Now the premium does a few things. Now BLOXBURG Premium is 400 Robux. Personally, I don't think it's worth that much, but it does have a few qualities that come in handy. One little quirk is that it changes your color to red. So everyone that has a red name tag in BLOXBURG is a premium member. Another thing that is my favorite about BLOXBURG Premium is that it halves your bills. Let's say your bills are like $10,000 like mine are. The BLOXBURG Premium will actually half your bills, so they're only $5,000. So instead of $10,000, you'll only be paying $5,000. And it definitely comes in handy in the long run, especially if you're building big houses like I do. Another thing that BLOXBURG Premium lets you do is it doubles your daily rewards. So if you log into BLOXBURG every single day, you'll get a daily reward. At the end of the week, you will get 40 BLOXBUCKS. And also, another little secret thing about BLOXBURG Premium that not many people talk about is the increased donation limit. For example, me, a premium member, I can donate 50,000 BLOXBURG cash to someone. And if you're not a BLOXBURG Premium member, I think it's only 25,000. So yeah, that comes in handy if you want to donate to people, which I do all the time. And the last thing that BLOXBURG Premium lets you do is that you can choose your own plot. So anywhere on the map you can choose to, but yeah, that's all that BLOXBURG Premium does. But for 400 Robux, I don't really know if it's worth it. Now coming in at 4th place is Marvelous Moods. And Marvelous Moods is only 180 Robux. I absolutely love Marvelous Moods. I think it comes in handy so much, but for 180 Robux, it keeps your mood up for longer. You know, when you're working at BLOXBURG Pizza Planet, your moods go down very fast and you get stinky after like 3 minutes. If you have the Marvelous Moods Game Pass, you won't get stinky or your moods won't decrease for like triple the time, which is definitely comes in handy when you want to work and you don't want to keep boosting your moods every like 3 minutes. I found that it actually helps me make more money in less time. So if you want to keep saving your money, I would definitely recommend getting the Marvelous Moods Game Pass. The Game Pass also allows the players to toggle off negative mood effects like flies and like the tired walking animation, which can get very annoying. Yeah. So in settings and options, it'll say show negative mood effects. If you turn that on, you should start turning stinky. Like for example, this. You don't want to walk around looking like this. Look at this sad girl. And now in 3rd place, we have the Multiple Floors Game Pass. Multiple Floors was actually the first ever Game Pass that I purchased and I loved it. And it is 300 Robux. So if you're considering getting Multiple Floors for 300 Robux, I think it's worth it. Multiple Floors is pretty self-explanatory. It allows you to build up to 5 floors and make your house even more awesome. So for example, if you're building a city, you can build this. For example, that's what I done. As soon as I got the Multiple Floors Game Pass, I built a city. That's the first thing I done. You can also build like airplanes in the sky. You can do so many things with the Multiple Floors Game Pass. And if you don't have any ideas on what you want to do with the Multiple Floors Game Pass, you can look on Pinterest or you can search up multiple floors buildings and it'll come up with a bunch of different ideas that will help you pick what you want to do. But yeah, Multiple Floors is definitely worth it for 300 Roblox. I keep getting BLOXBURG Cash, BLOXBUCKS, and like Roblox. What? I'm just gonna call it green. Robux is now called green. So for 400 green, it's definitely worth it. And in second place, we have Excellent Employee. Excellent Employee was actually the third game pass that I purchased, and it is definitely worth it. If I were to get any of these game passes, it would definitely be Excellent Employee because it's so worth it, trust me. Excellent Employee is only 300 Robux. And what this does is pretty much makes you a truly excellent employee by increasing both your earnings and how often you get promoted. So players of the Excellent Employee receive extra pay while working. So let's say you get $400 per pizza on Pizza Planet. With the Excellent Employee Game Pass, you'll get 800 BLOXBURG cash per pizza. And your point system will also go up as well. So usually when you deliver a pizza on Pizza Planet, your points will go up by, I think, 2. And with the Game Pass, the points will go up by 4. So you'll get promoted more often. So it's definitely worth it if you want to save your money and just become a BLOXBURG millionaire, such as myself. So let's say your moods are all 100%. If your moods are all 100%, and you have the Excellent Employee Pass, you will be gaining so much more money in such a small amount of time. So I'm not even level 50, but I'm earning as much as someone from level 50 would earn if they didn't have all of these game passes that I do. And in first place, we have the Advanced Placing Game Pass. Now, the Advanced Placing Game Pass is only 200 Robux. It's just great for building. You can place things literally wherever they want. You can change the size of things as well. For example, basic shapes, you can change them to however large you want them. So players of the advanced placement unlock special abilities to accurately place items in build mode. It allows the players to place objects without collision checks in build mode, which means that they can place inside of each other. Yeah, advanced placing, it just opens up a lot of possibilities. For example, decal flooring. You can make custom things way more easier. If you want to for example, do a custom couch, you can. Vehicles can also be sculpted. You can make a full vehicle or planes. If you've ever seen a plane in Bloxburg or something very realistic, all of them have advanced placing. But yeah, literally you can make anything you want. For example, using cubes. Yeah, advanced placing, it does really help if you like to build often. Most speed build houses you see on YouTube, most of them do have advanced placing because it's just so easy. But yeah guys, that is my rank on all of the BLOXBURG game passes. Let me know what you guys think and what's your favorite BLOXBURG game pass. Mine is definitely an Excellent Employee and advanced placing, just because it makes life so much easier. And let me know, what was your first ever game pass that you purchased, or what's the first one you want to purchase in the future. In 2023, there will definitely be more game passes with the new developers, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what they have in store for us. But yeah, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit like, and if you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit subscribe. Bye!